What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Lumsden Motorsports Garage. I'm Wade Lumsden, and today we're going to work on something a little different. Alright guys, so I told you that I am now the owner of a scrapyard in all of its glory here. One of the things that was here, or rather that I had come in, was a rolled 1978 FWD, I think it stands for four-wheel drive trucks, OSHKOSH. Four-wheel drive trucks. I'm not greatly familiar about them. I'm not going to tell you I'm an expert, but I do believe that they make like military vehicles, a whole bunch of snow plows. So I think they're really common like in the Northeast or in Canada. But don't quote me on that. To be 100% honest, I think this is the first OSHKOSH I've ever been this up close and personal with, but I think it's kind of cool. They're called FWD four-wheel drive, and here we are, and this thing is four-wheel drive, and here she sits. So I'm maybe thinking some kind of crazy monster truck project. We'll see. Right there, Titan, right there on the door, so maybe we're gonna build ourselves a Titan. All right, so fun little thing here. I'm on the phone right now. This little piece right here, we're gonna take a forklift, shove it up under there, try to lift that up out. Show you what's going on here. It's all crushed in. So got the forklift, trying to get this thing started too. Got 4 batteries hooked up, jumper cables. We're gonna have some fun here. Didn't get the actual bending, but you can see we used the forklift fork, shoved it right underneath that corner. Ooh, underneath that corner, and lifted it up. Not a bad start, but we still got a lot to do to try to make it to where we can open this thing up.
When you're ready.
All right, I got Al out there giving it some ether. We're gonna try firing it for the first time. Whoa! It's alive! Kind of. Ooh, it runs. Probably needs fuel. Ooh. It is alive! Okay, it only took 4 batteries, a little bit of ether, a little bit of help, but I think it took us, what, three crank over shot. Well, okay. All right. To be honest, I tried to start it with 1 battery, then 2 batteries, and then jump to 4 batteries. I don't know if it moves yet. This is how. Then 4 batteries, and then we had to hook it up and get it to charge a little bit more. Then we got it cranking, and then it only took us 3 crank overs to try to get it to go vroom vroom. But it's sitting here idling, which is just absolutely wild to me. I think we have a project. I think we have a project. Make a just ridiculous truck out of this thing. I'm gonna jump in and see if it moves. What do you think? Okay, so driver's door's crushed in, passenger door don't open. Climb up and inside like I did a little bit earlier. You guys, I didn't show you guys that, but oh man. I don't know if I'm gonna do this with my hands full. Whoop! Trying to do this with a phone in my hand. Up! Up! Okay. Well, okay, we're on the hood. Up! Hey, that roof's a whole lot straighter than it was. All right, crawling in. See if I can get in this thing. Oh, geez. Oh, God. Oh, crap. Oh. Whose idea was this? Oh, my God. Oh. Okay. Welcome to the inside of my 1978 OSHKOSH. That apparently runs. I like it. It does rev up. Look at some gauges here. We have oil pressure. Okay. Air pressure. It looks like we have air pressure. Wow. This thing might actually move. It's got air brakes, so I have no idea. I think it's in low gear. That shifter, forward, low gear, that shifter. We got to check reverse and forward. Let's see if we can get this thing to rock anywhere. If I can put my foot on the clutch. Ooh. Maybe not. Maybe it's not in gear. Maybe it is in gear. Okay. Didn't move. Oh. Got to take the brakes off. Air brakes, that's a thing. Okay, not wanting to move. Alright, I'll let you know. Well, guys, it runs, but it don't drive. I'll explain that in a second. Everything's where you want it, you know? I mean, it even builds air pressure. Got 120 psi of air pressure. I got a lot of stuff to figure out here. Here's a lock, unlock for the four-wheel drive. We've tried high, we've tried low, we've tried different gears. We're not going anywhere, and I'll explain that to you in a minute. But man, she runs. Woo! I think we're gonna have some fun. All right, so could not get it to move. Looking here, there is no front drive line, and the rear drive line, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it got a little bit of a little bitty wowie right here, a little bit bent. But I did take some measurements real quick, and that is the exact same length that's needed for the front, so that's kind of convenient. But I don't know if you heard it, horn honking at me when I was trying to move it forward and backwards. I ended up getting off the video and on the phone with my old man while he was sitting out in his truck watching the driveline spin. It was moving. The rear would start to try to move a little bit, and then the front would just start spinning, and it did go forward, it did go backwards. So I think there's a specific name for that. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I think it distributes the power between the front and the rear. I think it's not like permanently locked in. So if it doesn't have a front drive line, and there's nothing putting resistance on the front, the rear won't spin because all the power will go to the front, I think. But I'm gonna do some more research. I am not a diesel mechanic. I am not a heavy equipment mechanic. But I think we can figure some stuff out and potentially do some fun things with this truck. We do have split rim Dayton wheels on it, something that I would like to replace, but yeah, so here's the truck. I think it looks kind of cool. I think it could be really, really fun. Looks really heavy duty. Our local racetrack here wants the water tank off of it for another truck. I say the racetrack wants the water tank, but we are putting together a water truck for the racetrack, and we're going to use this tank to do it. Yeah, we're going to probably start ripping and tearing, fixing some vent stuff, and maybe modify some cool stuff. But let me give you a nice little roundy round. We got it most of the way dug out here. Bunch of, oh man, the junk we got. And yeah, this will be a fun project, I think. I'm really stoked that it started and that it ran. I kind of like it because it's like this truck is fully mechanical, so no crazy electronics or anything like that to deal with. And I don't know. I've been looking at, oh yeah, you can tell it was rolled. You saw us pull this out earlier. This is all still crushed in. The doors basically locked into place here. But we'll be doing some replacement, some fabrication, and making this thing pretty cool. But what I was saying is I've been looking into like alternative fuel stuff, right? But not really alternative fuel. I've just been looking at like making my own diesel. So maybe I'll run this thing off of homemade diesel. These fully mechanical engines are better to do that with than it is the ones that are all like electric pumps and all that happy stuff. And I'll flip this over here. Just give you guys a quick look inside said engine bay. But yeah, I'm not 100% set with what I'm gonna do with it. I'm just kind of excited to do something with it. I don't know. I think something big and cool like this, it's a pity to let it sit and rot, and especially since it runs. Of course, that's the first time we fired it, so there might be a zillion gremlins in there that we don't know about. Fingers crossed. And I just noticed this. Look at FWD right there on the axle. That's cool. Ha! Yeah. Anyways, just thought this was a good intro to this project. Try to work on it as much as I can, and make it look as cool as I can, and we'll go from there, guys. So I think I'm going to end this video here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Any questions, comments, concerns down below. If you got any cool links on information on these OSHKOSHs, feel free to post that below, because I'm going to be doing lots of research. If you have any information on how to adapt these Dayton wheels to something that's not a split rim Dayton wheel setup, without changing the hubs and stuff, because I'd like to avoid changing the hubs if I could. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, so I guess we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.